welcome back to Neon and the gorgeous Miss Lady Pop Hunter back with another Roundup. Before we got the Roundup started, I just wanted to show something. Any Mego collectors out there? Any Mego collectors out there?
Nope.
Do you remember? Yeah, there are.
Oh.
You remember the black hole? I just got this set. Now, I had a set that I had showed before when I did like a showcase video, and that set I sold and replaced with this one. Take a close look. You notice anything?
No.
Very funny.
Oh.
No Mego zombie. And if you're big into Mego collectors or big into collecting Megos, you know what I'm talking about. The faces on these 12.5-inch figures tend to turn completely gray. They get a sticky film on them and they turn gray and white, and sometimes they get green spots. Basically, they look like they're dying. And this entire set came from a collector, and they were all kept together. You see, even her. When have you ever seen Dr. Kate without a white face? These are in fantastic shape, never removed from the box. And they were all sold originally at a store called Corvettes. They get the original price tags on them, $5.99 a piece. Sold at Corvettes. All 5 of them purchased together. Kept together by whoever bought them. He never opened them. Sold them to the guy that I bought them from. And so I'm just keeping them together. See how clean those are? I've never seen a set of these this clean. And I like the history of it, that basically I'm like the 3rd owner, and the original 6 sold together are still together. I just thought that was really cool. I wanted to share that. If there's any vintage action figure collectors or Mego collectors out there, you would really dig that.
Yeah.
It's not on the unboxing, you know, I didn't get that on an unboxing, because usually I would show that on an unboxing video, but I wanted to share that. And the boxes are in fantastic shape too. They're not folded or creased or anything. Now, on to the showcases here for this week, what's coming up. I had shown this before. Take a look at this poster. And this is artwork from a guy called Retro Sketch. And you can find him on Instagram at retro.sketch.inc. And you see what he did here. Underfaker, Macho Man at Arms, He-Mania, Bret the Merman Hart. He did these before Mattel got the idea to do the WWE Masters of the Universe crossovers. And I had shown this when I showed the new Mattel figures, because I was like, wow, I wonder what that, you know, this guy, he did these sketches before that. I wonder how he feels about that. This is how he feels about that. He's doing his own. And that's the Macho Man at Arms action figure, and it's in the classic Hasbro scale.
Mm-hmm. What size is that?
Should be about like 4 inches. You've got some of those, you know, the ones that they've got like the
it's all
weird
chunky.
Yeah, the chunky action. But you see, he comes apart because I think the idea is that they're supposed to be interchangeable with other figures, and they're held together with magnets, not plugs. Mm-hmm. And that's the Macho Man at Arms. Only way really to get a hold of this guy is at his Instagram. So if you wanted to check this out, it's at retro.sketch.inc.
Did you get a price?
He's in the UK, and I think it's going to be 60 pounds, which is about...
Each? Or for the whole thing?
For each figure.
60 pounds?
Which is
That's
about...
$100.
It's like 78, I think. No better or worse than anyone else. Keep in mind, I mean, he's doing this himself, so it's probably costing him a lot more than anybody else. But yeah, you could check it out if you're curious. And we're going to go into Funko. We're going to go ahead and get started with Funko. Funko has a lot.
They're making soda?
It's not really soda. That figure is what's in that can. This is not officially announced yet, so these may or may not happen. This is somebody using their cell phone at a Funko meeting to take a picture without permission, and the image has gotten around. And so you see the Batman there. They don't. We don't really know if they're going to do this or not. But you see the Batman there. You see the serial icons, and you see a Skeletor, which may or may not happen because you already know they're having issues with Mattel.
Mm-hmm.
But I just thought I would share this because it's circulating. If there's an official image that comes up, I'll put it up.
Mm.
Here's an official image, and that is Chef Figment, and that is a Disney Park exclusive.
Oh, okay.
He's got a tray of goodies there.
Mm-hmm.
The Designer Con is going to have 3 exclusive Mark Hamills.
Okay.
I guess a ghost Mark Hamill, a Mark Hamill as the Joker, because he was the voice of the Joker in the animated series.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mark Hamill is Mark Hamill because he's becoming kind of an icon of being himself. So, I guess he's broken out of the Luke Skywalker shell, and people just recognize him as Mark Hamill now. But those are some Designer Con exclusives coming up.
He was in that other show we watched, Nightfall.
Nightfall?
He was.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, he was the head priest or something.
The head trainer.
Yeah, he was the trainer, the head trainer.
He almost threw me off because in Nightfall he was so freaking hairy. He had his wild hair and beard all over the place, and I was like, he sounds like one of Mark Hamill's voices. And then she's like, that is Mark Hamill. I'm like, oh, okay. Whatever.
Because I didn't know who he was. I don't watch Star Wars.
I thought you told me.
Trek or whatever.
But next is Spooky Empire exclusive
Elvira.
Diamond Elvira,
That looks nice.
limited to 2,500 pieces, and it's going to be at the Tampa Convention Center. That one's going to be tough to get.
You think so? Is it going to be another fight?
2,500 pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You
remember that one guy was telling us about that?
Yeah, there was like
a fight.
Yeah, it was a fight at her table. They had to shut her table down.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't this popular when she was on the air every week.
No.
Yeah, it's incredible. More Marvel, and this is Fantastic Four figures for the Marvel 80th anniversary, I guess. That Galactus is a mistake. The one in the bottom middle with the big red helmet.
Thanks.
Yeah, the Galactus.
Because I was about to ask.
Galactus is gigantic.
Maybe he's gonna be a 6 or 10 inch.
He should be a 10-inch, and it doesn't look like it.
In 3 months they'll come out with a 6
Another
inch.
one.
Then 3 months later they'll come out with a 10 inch.
Yeah, but Galactus should be gigantic. And some exclusives.
Okay.
Barnes & Noble. And I love how every time they want to disguise somebody who's really freaky looking, they put him in a trench coat and hat. Apparently it worked for the Ninja Turtles too.
Yeah.
GameStop, Funko Specialty Shop, and Hot Topic exclusives. And a Target 10-inch supersized pop. See, they made it supersize of the Thing, but not Thanos. I mean, not Thanos. Galactus. Sorry, wrong genre. And Mystery Minis. And Target exclusive Mystery Minis. And
More.
GameStop exclusive Mystery Minis.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
This is outrageous.
And that'll do it.
Frozen.
But yeah, Frozen.
Oh, is it part 2?
Yeah, they're making a sequel.
I never saw the first one.
No, me either.
I done got out of Disney movies.
And more. More Frozen.
I wonder if they're gonna overdo the Olaf like they did the last time.
I hope they learn their lesson about the Olaf. I'm surprised they even made this one.
He was way overdone, and then
He was
on clearance everywhere.
Yeah, for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Might still be on clearance. And of course, you've got to have a pile of exclusives: Amazon, Target, Walmart, and Hot Topic. It looks like they reused the mold from the Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen don't have that much hair.
I don't know, but I mean, that could pass for Ellen's head if you put it on another pop.
Yeah, with a suit on.
Basically.
Yeah.
And more exclusives. Funko Shop.
That's the movie theater.
Cinemark, yep. Barnes & Noble. Oh,
Michael's.
jeez. And Michael's. There's your other Olaf. I know you were wondering.
I was not wondering.
And
Keychains and
keychains
pins
and 5-star.
yeah.
And
more.
a Disney Park 3-pack and Claire's exclusive keychains. Claire's. Everybody wants in on the act.
Yeah.
And the LA Comic Con. There you have Harley Quinn and you have Cosmic Ghost Rider with a baby.
Mm.
And more Marvels. 80 years of Marvel. There's the Kingpin.
Mm-hmm. Who's the lady in the glasses?
Shoot, I do not remember.
Mm.
I don't remember. That's obviously Deadpool down there. It's Scarlet Witch in the upper left. And Iron Man in the middle. I don't remember who the other one is. Comic Con, better look at the Mandalorian there for the New York Comic Con because they just, I guess, I thought they were done adding stuff.
When is that? Isn't it like now?
It's on, yeah, it's on.
Mm.
I believe it was it the 3rd?
I have no idea. Today's the 5th. You got braces?
No, that's another Ron English Funko Shop exclusive, limited to 1,000. You know, Ron English is the guy who does characters with their entire mandible showing, their whole jawline. Walmart exclusive, completely gold Star Wars figures.
Okay. T-shirts.
T-shirts in what look like old VHS boxes. And a Tesco exclusive classic Batman in Batmobile, which I think they've already done this one. I thought they did this in all black before.
No, now it's an exclusive and it's blue and gray.
Yeah. And these are mystery minis. Trolls. There's trolls making a comeback.
Yeah.
Well, they look exactly like trolls, though. That's what they looked like when they were popular in the late 80s, early 90s.
You could collect all of them.
Yeah. And that's going to do it. We're going to move into Mezco. And Mezco has Wonder Woman, 1/12 scale figure.
That's the classic Wonder Woman.
Yeah, classic edition. She looks like the old Wonder Woman, as opposed to they did Wonder Woman before, but it was the movie version.
This is Linda Carter?
No.
Oh.
This is older than Linda Carter.
Oh.
Yeah, this is like 40s Wonder Woman.
Her cape comes off.
Yeah, mixed media cape, removable cape, lasso, which they've done before, spear, axe. I don't recall seeing her with an axe. The big Wonder Woman sword, see the symbol on the hilt. And it's $90.
That's not so bad.
So they've come up on these a little bit. Remember, they started off at 80.
80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wish, again, that Mezco would kind of slow down because it's like, it seems like there's one a week now, and you just can't keep up anymore. I like this one better than the movie version.
Yeah.
And that's it for Mezco. Take a look at Neca really quick. And there is your official Nightbreed.
I never saw that.
I saw that movie. They were trying to really do something with that movie at the time too. They had comics, they had they had posters, they had a lot of stuff. They tried to create an entire timeline because there's a lot of characters. It just didn't take.
If they do it now, they probably will ruin it.
Maybe.
You know, because they modernize it too much and do too much stuff, maybe.
And that's it for NECA. We jump into Sideshow. Get it wrapped up.
Yay.
And this is from Bandai. And it is die cast. It comes in parts. You put it together. It does light up, and all the panels do open up. So it's a proper scaling of R2D2 for $290.
Ooh,
I know it.
$290.
You better really like R2D2.
I know that.
And Bear Brick.
Another one.
Yeah, more bear brick, and this is called Green Heart.
What does that say? Love me.
Love me. So even though the hearts are red. Well, I know because it's green in the background. You get both pieces.
Oh, okay.
150.
That's a fireplace?
That is The Last Supper.
Oh, yeah, if you look good.
Yeah.
If you just kind of glance at it, it look like a fireplace.
Yeah.
But if you look good, you can see it. Okay.
Bear brick, The Last Supper, 128, and you get both pieces. I know. But if that's not enough Last Supper for you, you can get the gigantic 1000% mock-up for 540.
I like The Last Supper.
Yeah, The Last Supper. Now this is from Blitzway, and I actually really like this. Yeah. That is Astro Boy. And Astro Boy, I know you don't know nothing about Astro Boy. Astro Boy is the original. Astro Boy is the original official anime. 1963. And he was a manga, and I want to say 1956. I could be wrong about that. I mean, you're looking at quite possibly the first manga and the first anime character who is still relevant because they still do stuff with this character. So he has a big historical significance. It is a statue, and he does have interchangeable face plates and all sorts of other things. See, he has the stand. You can expose his entire robot mode.
So that
he's got different faces.
This front piece comes off.
It comes off to reveal that what's in the background. This is 379. However, if you really want to go for it,
for some more money,
yeah, you can get the whole case.
The little locker.
Yeah, basically.
It's cool like that. Does it light up?
Yes,
the
it does.
Eyes look like it's lit up. Oh.
Yes, it does. It lights up also.
I like how it looks like that.
In the case?
Well, the whole robot thing.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, okay.
And there you go. See, it closes up into a capsule. So for the bonus price, $549, you get the whole package. And
the real series.
Yeah, the real series. And I like this. I got to admit, I do like that. That I'm familiar with Astro Boy, which is actually a very sad story. Okay. It is a sad story. It's like Pinocchio, except that he gets kidnapped and sold into slavery. It's weird.
Chucky.
Yeah, Chucky from Trick or Treat Studios, not from Neca. And you see that it's the 1-to-1 scale. It's like a movie prop replica. And it comes in the box.
That's nice.
Is it $500 nice?
Huh?
Because that's $500.
Oh. No, it ain't that.
Yeah, you changed your mind, huh?
I was.
She's like, wait a minute. No, let me reel that in.
Yeah, quick.
Now, this is Department 56. And I'm kind of surprised to see Department 56. There's a bunch of things from them here. Department 56 is essentially Hallmark. Because, you know, they're the same ones that make Snow Babies and that stuff. Okay. There's a bunch of Harry Potter stuff and a bunch of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff.
Okay.
It's like little village scenes. And so this is from the Harry Potter, and that's him chasing the Quidditch or playing Quidditch. $80.
So, what do you get?
Just that. You see that little tent with the thing,
I see it over there now.
the thing that spins there, because he chases the little ball with the wings. That is the astronomy tower. $200.
You get that guy?
No. See, it says items sold separately. So the figures are sold separately from the buildings. Basically, it's, you know how like they do the Christmas Village dioramas and stuff? That's kind of what they're doing here.
A little train set.
Yeah, it's the train.
You do a model train set.
The Hogwarts Express. 140. Hagrid's hut. 110. Here's one from Nightmare, and that's The Hill. 110. The Hogwarts Great Tower, 180. No, you don't get the figures.
You said that already.
Yeah. That's the Jack's House, 130. The Observatory, 130. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Oogie Boogie with the wheel, gambling wheel, 95. Ollivander's Wand Shop, 110. And the Burrow, 130.
Oh, it's some more.
Yep, Town Hall, 130.
That would be cool if you have a model train set and
Yeah.
you put that up and it's like
A whole scale, yeah.
Yeah, and you can, go through it.
And the Treehouse from Nightmare, 130. I'm not sure how much the figures are. And this back to Harry Potter again. This is the Whomping Willow Tree, 125. And that'll do it. My advice, if you really like these, in my experience, these kind of figural dioramas, they don't do well.
Yeah, wait.
So yeah, wait until after the holidays. I would check Hallmark too. You could probably find them at the Hallmark store, and you could probably get them for half price after the holidays. Stuff like this doesn't hold value very well. You see that a lot with like Precious Moments, and Snow Babies from also from Department 56. They cost a fortune new, but they don't hold value.
Yeah.
So that's just my opinion. This is also from that Trick or Treat Studios.
Oh, that's a 1-to-1.
Yeah, 1-to-1 scale, $190.
Oh, that's plastic.
Yeah, it's it's like the kind of thing that you see at the Halloween store.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be very good detail. It's probably like a wire frame with a suit hanging on it.
Yeah, just put it on your front porch.
I'm kind of surprised to see Sideshow doing this.
Yeah. Especially that.
Yeah.
No, those other things is like,
Yeah, the Chucky doll, because that's more like a prop replica. It's a functional doll. This is not. So I'm kind of surprised. Hot Toys IG-11, not IG-88, even though it looks exactly like him. That's IG-11. And for some reason, Hot Toys did not provide a full mapping photo for this. Because you know how Hot Toys usually does, where they show you all the accessories and everything.
Yeah.
No image like that. So I don't know what all he comes with besides the bandolier and the two guns.
Okay.
6 scale, obviously, $251. And this is from the new TV show, The Mandalorian. Now, Iron Studios, more of the Spider-Verse statues, and that's Gwen Stacy in ballet slippers. 125. Miles Morales, 125, interchangeable head, so you can swap them out. Noir, which is the black Spider-Man guy there, and Spider-Ham, which is the little red piggy thing sitting on his shoulder, 125.
Okay.
And then Peter B. Parker, 125.
With
Interchangeable head. And here is your actual Hot Toys Mandalorian that goes with that IG-88. And this is what I was talking about. You see how it shows everything he's got. The different hands, the stand, and the weapons, and all of that. This is $243.
Okay, that's not so bad.
No, it's not. I'm curious to check this show out, but it's from what I've seen of it, you can't tell what's real and what isn't. The whole thing looks CGI, even though it's actors, apparently, but it looks all CGI, and I don't know. It like the whole everything, the background, even the sand looks fake.
So they do that now.
Yeah.
They're not building a set.
No, and I'm just like, ugh, I don't know how much of that, because as good as it all is, you can kind of tell, and it takes away from it for me a little bit.
Endgame was all CGI.
Yeah, I know. You could tell.
Yeah.
You could tell that that wasn't a set. I know they were nowhere. They were in an empty hangar or warehouse that was just had green walls and blocks all over the place.
Prince.
Yep, a Thanos print, and it says Thanos with gauntlet, and this is the comic book version.
Mm.
95 in the tube, 260 matted and framed, 380 on canvas.
Mm.
And that's going to do it for Sideshow. And we're going to jump over to Super 7. The Super 7, I showed these before, but they weren't official photos. These are, because they are now available for pre-order. And this is the first set of their new Ninja Turtle lines, which are 7-inch figures.
Yeah.
And you see that they're 45 a piece. So you have the Raphael, you've got Splinter, and these are the accessories that they come with, and the little battle stands and everything. I like how Splinter comes with a baby turtle.
Yeah.
And he's got a cup of coffee. That's pretty cool. And they trying to blend it in with the animated series and make it scaled to their masters and their other figures.
Yeah. They didn't show the box, so
no, we haven't seen the box
yet. We
don't
know what the box is going to look like yet. They usually wait until closer to the release, and then they sometimes show.
Yeah, we don't even know if it's going to be carded or boxed. Odds are it's going to be carded, but we'll see. It'll probably look nice on the card. I would recommend doing it on a card. If I had any sway at Super 7 at all, which I do not. But, and of course, Baxter Stockman and a foot soldier. Also 45 a piece. Were you considering those?
I don't know, because they're $45. But what I do like is that they started off with other characters instead of just the 4 turtles.
Everybody does that, yeah.
Yeah. So Baxter, the foot soldier, and Splinter are characters I don't have. You know, because everybody else came out with the Turtles or Shredder or Bebop, Rocksteady first.
Yeah, the obvious ones.
So then you end up with a bunch of those and no foot soldier or Baxter or Splinter.
Yeah. And you have to imagine there's going to be at least 4 waves, because there's 4 basic turtles.
Yeah.
And then whoever comes with the other ones, which I think the next wave? I've seen a Triceraton. I've seen a Triceraton from a convention photo, so I don't know if that's the next wave or the wave after, but I don't remember the last time a Triceraton's been done. Kid Robot did one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Funko.
Well, they did a Dorb.
Yeah.
Of the Triceraton. And that's it. I believe that's it. Okay. Anything interesting? Well, the Ninja Turtles, you said you were thinking about it.
I'm thinking about that. I'm not totally sure yet, but other than that, that's it.
Okay. I don't know.
So many.
Yeah, it is. I'm always going to go to Mezco. Even though I have some issues with Mezco. I think they're doing it too fast, and I think that if you push too hard with that, people they fall out of love with it, because they're like, you know what, I just got to stop. I gotta go through like Mezco detox and stop buying them. And you've been seeing that a lot in the last this year with Funko collectors. People that like, because I've been kind of hard on Funko in the past with certain things, because I don't like certain things that they do. I don't like certain practices, or how the sheer volume really of how much and how quickly they release things. And I've been critical of that, and people that gave me a hard time for being critical of it a couple of years ago, now I've been hearing from them this year, a few people that like, I get what you were saying now. Sorry, I get it now, because they're overwhelmed and actually even starting to sell their collections off. And big diehard Funko collectors have been doing it for years, and they're having to sell off just to make room.
Yeah, and that's why I stopped with Funkos.
Yeah.
Too many. You gotta go too many places. Like example with that. What was it? The Frozen. for an example, if I wanted to get Frozen, you had to go to 10 different places almost.
Yeah.
And then they have all
If
of
they've
the-
got it,
Yeah,
yeah.
and that other one, this is the one.
The Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with all of those exclusives and then the mini exclusives at every store.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So, the Pops I have, but I'm not getting any more.
You know what else I liked? I don't know if I can do it or not though at the price.
What?
But is the Macho Man at Arms from Retro Sketch.
I do like those.
I like
but
that.
But you're saying, and I have to verify, what, you said 78 pounds?
60 pounds, which
60
I think
pounds.
it's gonna it should be less than $80 US.
Yeah, but that's
then
a piece.
and then there's shipping.
Yeah.
You got to consider that too.
So that's too much for
Yeah.
that figure. If it's what you say, in the size,
Hmm.
it's too much.
Yeah,
But
because
those are
I
cool.
like
I
it.
would like
Yeah,
it,
I like it
but-
too. I think it's really original.
Yeah.
And like I said, he came up with the idea before Mattel did, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, go ahead if you're interested in it. At least pop over and check out Retro Sketch at the at Instagram. Tell
Put
them.
his Instagram thing on there.
Yeah, I will.
Because you said it, so, the way you said it. Might be confusing.
And tell them Open by Chance says hi.
Yeah.
I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Really, I do like the Astro Boy also, but that's kind of expensive.
Yeah.
But did you see anything that you liked? Tell us about it in the comment section down below. Let us know what caught your eye. Find us on Instagram also, Open by Chance on Instagram. And please do give the video a thumbs up if you got something out of it. We hope you did. Share it if you can. Subscribe if you are new. Check out our other videos. We do a lot more than a weekly roundup. So that being said, we will see you soon. And thanks for watching.
I will make another He-Man, an evil one called Faker. I have done it! A perfect likeness of He-Man. Sometimes my power even amazes me.